Hold your breath in the night while you sleep. Keep your heart beating steady and sure.
The idea came from Martin Luther's last words, "We are beggars, this is true." Brought the idea to the other guys, and it was just like, I feel like it could be a strong title, one that makes people think, and the idea of what you're given versus what you've actually earned, and hopefully leads to being, I think, more grateful and also more gracious to other people.
There's one thing I know in this life, we are beggars all.
How this record unfolded was due to us actually just working the songs out in a practice space, and I think the songs project like that live intensity more because of that.
There's a rawness that's captured on it that we've, I think, been moving towards the past couple of records, but it feels, I think, similar to the way a lot of like records in the 60s or something feels, where it's not all perfect and mapped out, and we'll leave like demo tracks, like we'll throw them into the actual record because something cool happened there that just, it doesn't even make sense to try to recreate. It was like that moment, so. It is a garage. It's smaller than a garage because we built like a room inside a room because it wasn't soundproofed after the first try. We actually built it to demo Visu in, with the hope that someday we might use it for something more than just practicing, and ended up recording all of Alchemy Mix and this in there. So we wanted to do this record live at one point, and the room was too small, so we kind of went as raw as we could without actually tracking it all together in the room.
You definitely feel a little bit more vulnerable too, because we don't have like much of an outside opinion, which is good in some ways, but also like sometimes it's good to have that fifth opinion, It's really cool working in that studio because the writing process is really like an art, but then also the recording process also becomes a strong part of the art where we have a lot of control, and the way that the songs develop because of that are much different than it would be if we were like in a studio with time constraints. And
even just budget-wise, there's the music industry is not a lot of money moving around these days. So for us, it's been good to be able to survive off the road long enough to make a record, and the only way we've really been able to do that is by making the record ourselves. So. It's hard to for a normal show, like to say, okay, I know this is kind of a favorite, but we've been playing it a lot, so should we keep playing it? Is that overkill? This song, maybe not as many people like, but it would be cool to hear maybe, because we haven't played in a while. And for us, we like playing the newer stuff most usually, just because it's more where we're at, but we definitely understand the pull towards the nostalgia of something that you're used to or had a certain place in your life.
We have so many variables too, like there's all these different sounds, and if you put two different types of songs together, sometimes it rubs the wrong way. So when you're making the set, you want it to have this flow. But then we also have been nerds and have like 8 million different guitar tunings.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
And then you run into like, well, am I going to be able to tune my guitar fast enough in order to switch to the next song? And
then we started incorporating keyboards across the board, and so it's increasingly complicated.
It's complicated.
This record, though, is
very,
very stripped.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I mean, it's just like either 2 guitars, bass drums, or bass drum, guitar, and like a Rhodes or something. So, and it didn't happen on purpose. It was just we started playing, and I was like, this is fun. This is good. Yep. I like the sound of this. So.